Richie, I need you to check your blocked red messages. It's very important because this is stuff that I can't say right now in public. But I'm gonna go ahead and say in public because I'm trying to avoid a lot of things, the people escaping, and I gotta work a little harder. So I'm gonna start today. Um, Remember Manuel, one of my godfathers from my royal baptism? I have a little bad news today, and I'm sorry. It's a little bad news. Um, on June 12, 1999, he arrived at our home at 5:15 p.m. at apartment 2S. Um, he never lived in Boston. He never been to Boston. He never lived in Boston. He was homeless for 7 days. He was living in a furnished room in Connecticut, Waterbury, Connecticut, 2 streets from where Debbie, my ex-sister-in-law, used to live at. My nephew's mother. Um, he only lived there for 11 months and 1 day. The reason for moving there, his cousin lived there. On November 1st, 1999, he moved. There was his moving date. Was $150 a week for the furniture. That's a lot of money for 1999. The last day that he worked at Fresh Meadow Country Club was November 16, 1998. He moved. In 1998, he moved a year later to there. Did he work somewhere at the time? No. He was cabbing at the time. So he came straight to the Bronx after he was homeless on June 13, 1999. After the party, hold on. I got more information, but just let me go. Hold on. After the party, he left the apartment at 17. Did you guys arrive at 17? No. You guys arrived like at 5 something, right? He left the apartment at 2 at 7:15 in the morning. He walked to Salem Boulevard to use the payphone. At 7:25 a.m., he called that transgender. My dad said that he was a transgender person where they went to go see the Donieres live. For 2 minutes and 50 seconds, he was on the phone with her. He didn't know she was transgender. No. She gave him the address. She lived alone. He arrived at her apartment at the Grand Concourse. He arrived at 9:35. He had to walk there. He had no money. She performed oral sex on him. He couldn't get an erection. He walked there. He arrived at 9:35. They didn't want to have a penetration sex anyway. So she lived in the 4th top floor in the Grand Concourse. I have the building in the Grand Concourse by Yankees to the left of Yankee Stadium. An apartment 4B, a Walker building. This is the girl. The girl was born on November 7, 1996. She currently lives in Mayagüez, Puerto Rico. She lives in Mayagüez, Puerto Rico. She's 5'8", brown eyes, brown A's. She was a male. Now she's registered as a female. She got a section. She lives in a 5-floor elevated building in the South Mayagüez building at $400 a month, apartment 5553. So he was there that Monday after, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So she used to date for 2 weeks this Puerto Rican male that he's actually a heterosexual. He's gay now. But he tried dating her for 2 weeks. He's born on December 28, 1965. Now he is the building where he lives in. Currently he lives this guy lives in the building where Richie used to live. Remember down there by going to like Bronx, Lebanon, that building that Richie used to live in, Richie used to live in the 4th floor, right? 4A, no, 4B, no, 4D, no, 4E, 4F, no, 4G, no, 4H. He used to live in 4H. This guy still lives there. Richie knows him. Richie's seen him, has spoken to him. He lives in 2F. He's a Puerto Rican male, 5'7", no, 5'8", no, 5'9", 6 feet. He's 6 feet tall, brown eyes, brown hair. He's brown hair. Okay. So what happened in this situation? I have a couple of messages, but this one is this one. This is the next page. Sorry, there's more to this. I have a whole synopsis. At 9:20, he checks up on the trans girl because he gets worried about her. They dated for 2 weeks. He comes to the apartment that Wednesday. It was a Wednesday. He came to the apartment the following Wednesday, right? And he at 4:11 a.m. he arrived at the apartment and a white 4-door 96 Camry with New York plates he drove. Manuel opened the door at 4:17 p.m. He hesitated to open the door. From 4:11 to 4:17, he didn't like the gentleman. He pushed the guy had to push the door to get in. She was okay, but he was jealous of the guy. He was there only for 2 minutes. All right. He returned at 9:28 p.m. The guy, worried again. He returned. He knocked on the door because she was worried. She opened the door. He came in. Manuel got confrontational. He was screaming at both of them. The guy just wanted to see if she knew he was transgender. The girl asked to come to the door to come to him to come to see if she could feel safe with him. He said he was okay with it. Did she feel safe after he left? No. She didn't feel safe, so he waited outside at 9:37 p.m. He waited outside for 2 minutes to see what happens. Next, he stood in the car and he started flipping out once those 2 minutes were up. He started to hit the transgender lady. He had punched us 116 times. He punched her hard. Once he wanted to kill her. The man went inside but couldn't break it up. He punched her for 7 minutes and 19 seconds in a row. He stopped eventually. Then he took him for a drive at 6 p.m. His intention was to kill him? No. He didn't. His intention was not to kill him. At 10:06 p.m. they arrived at Pelham Bay in the back by the water. But you go fishing and everything. You know, the back, the side, the right side, and the parking lot. He was really... she was really hurt. She didn't go to the hospital. She wanted him to leave on the second day. She was over it. She was not interested. He was not interested in nothing. He was homeless. And she cooked every day and everything. He was going to kill her if he returned back to the house. She's not that easy to deal with, the guy knows. She's bossy and bitchy as hell. She has a huge temper problem. The kid came out of the car. He came out first out of the car, and a couple of minutes later, the kid came out. He said to come out, and then he didn't know what to do. So the girl, he came out, and then he came out, and he strangled him with his bare hands and back of there, and he dropped the body in the back by the water. They found the body. The pictures are available at the medical examiner's office. He took 2 seconds to kill him. It only took 2 seconds to kill him with the strangle. It happened on June 10, 1999. The time of death was 11:20 p.m. He took a while to get out the car. Unfortunately, he got killed that day. The girl went straight to Puerto Rico, but she said anything she would have just called the cops. At that time, we didn't have a squatters law or anything. She left straight to Puerto Rico. I'm sorry for the news, and take care, everybody. I have the next video for a couple of things that are very crucial and important.